Hello and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online on the Legendary server. We are once again at the Chamber of the Crossroads. We are here with Bori and Broga, and we have a instance to complete with Bori today. In doing so, we're going to go get ourselves, doesn't show on there, but we are going to get ourselves another crystal tablet. So by the end of today's episode, we will have 2, and we will get ourselves a new legendary weapon. And according to one of the comments that I got on 2 episodes ago, I meant to mention this last episode, but I completely forgot. Apparently, I can reorganize these, so I don't have to worry about deconstructing these first. I can move them to 3 and 4, and put my sword and my bow, not my sword and my bow, my sword and my rune, my new one on 1 and 2, just because I like it like that. It doesn't really make a difference, but it's nice to know I can do that. But before we get into that, we do have our Hobbit Gift of the day. 20 virtue experience and a minor morale potion of power. Nope. Minor potion of morale. I'm so used to having power ones that I completely forgot. That does prove, though, that my thoughts about them being shared, like always being the same amount between the legendary server and the normal servers, or just generally across the servers, is false, because I got 50 virtue experience, I'm pretty sure, in the last episode on the main server, Arkenstone. So that just proves to me that that's not the same. It's just always weird that whenever I get a high tier 1 on here or here, it's always the same. Or at least maybe I just only notice it when that happens. But either way, let us go and start this instance. We're going to get some inspiration, so that should be good, and help us out with what we're doing.
In the flooded depths of Moria was a great axe Ziegelberg lost. Few have ever tried to find it, and fewer ever return from their quests. Who now remains to challenge the shadows that linger in the dark halls of the deep places?
So you guys won't see it, but obviously I saw the loading screen. It immediately made me remember which instance this is. So this, I think, is quite a long one, but I also know we've only got one more chapter after this, so maybe we'll get the whole book done. Or no, book? Yeah, maybe we'll get this book done today and get onto book 5 by the end of it. If not, at the very least, we're still getting those legendary weapons at level 59 by the end of this. So, clear a path through the flooded tunnels of Gan Garaf. So, we do have inspiration. This should be relatively easy. Is it this door that I go through? No? Do I go down here? See, I remember it, but the map... Again, I always complain about the map, but I saw enemies through what looks to be a gate there, but it's through this way here. So there's a stone wheel, which turning should open this pathway for us. Hey, there we are. There's a rumbling from the bottom of the steps and the wall gives way. Now, these are all going to be non-humanoids as far as I remember. So we are going to have this slight amount of, legendary drops, but we still are going to get our legendary weapons nonetheless, so it's not really a huge deal for us. It would just be nice to have the chance of getting a drop. But they're only 58 anyway. I think it's 56 that drop crystal tablets, but again, it's only humanoids. I don't know if I've got to kill them all. I'm guessing I do, but I guess we'll find out. If I go to the stone wheel directly after this, maybe kill this mantis, we'll see if I have to. It does say clear a path, but I'm not quite sure. I want to just check our inspiration. 350% morale, 200% power, increase regens, 225 melee damage. Percent, that is. But obviously these guys have a lot more morale, so it's going to take a little while. And again, our legendary weapons are a little bit low in terms of their level, because, well, we've not got a level 59 one. Oh, there's another stone wheel there. Am I going to have odd paths that I go down? I'm pretty sure I do. But that should open that, I think. It has been a very long time. I think I found out it was episode 280 was the equivalent for last episode on the Arkenstone series. So we're actually doing pretty well. We're on 129 today? No, 130 today. So us having... 150 episodes early, basically being at the same place, is pretty good going for us, especially considering we have the 60% XP thing, so we've only got 60% of the experience. Now, admittedly, yes, we've got this stuff at the 25%, but I think that basically just possibly just evens it out. So the fact that we are actually here... Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know... I thought it said it could only drop from humanoids. Interesting. We've got a crystal tablet. Yeah, these aren't humanoid enemies. But I'm pretty sure the wiki said you can only get humanoid enemies to drop them. So that's very interesting. Well, we've got them now. At the very least, when we get to Lothlorien, we can now use these to get ourselves some more relics. So that should get us 2 tier 1 relics per one of those. And we'll see how many we get by the end of this. Yeah. I think I made an entire point about how it could only be humanoid enemies. How we have to, like, we want to focus on the orcs and stuff rather than focusing on the spiders in the last episode to get those drops. But fair enough. We won't dwell on it too much. Yeah, we'll just use those for whichever ones like we continue to get. We will just use on relics by the end of it. Is it going to be this one? Or is it down here? Looks like down here. So I'm going to have to defeat these guys. That is fine. And whilst we are also sort of just idly, you know, attacking and spamming numbers, I want to quickly check what legacies I've got on here, because if there's any we particularly want, we can then use those to, you know, you can use, when we deconstruct it, we should get a legacy, the choice of keeping a legacy. So Battle Frenzy is good. I'm also going to level that up a little bit, so we're up to 15 seconds Battle Frenzy cooldown. So we're now down to 15 seconds from 30, which will be nice. It looks like we didn't have to kill all the enemies, but I'm also saying this might not be the way we need to go. Or maybe I do have to kill everyone of the enemies. We turn the stone wheel again? Nothing happens, okay. So maybe there's another stone wheel down another path, or it's just these 2 enemies we need to defeat. We shall see. Use our Battle Frenzy. We actually put things into it now and we can actually start using it a bit more often. So we should be able to get to 10 seconds cooldown, which is nice. So that means we want to be using that as much as humanly possible. Alright. Anything? So that's that stone wheel. This path. This path. What is causing this then? So this is definitely where we need to go. And that's a drop. So that's definitely where we need to go to. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else. There is this one here. Maybe pull this one again. No. Okay, let's just check up here. Check there isn't anything up here. There's still this stone wheel, but let's try that. I'm pretty sure they're single use, so like one stone wheel to one thing. And if I press tab, I can't seem to find any more enemies. Let's go close to this one. I don't think we've been like... There we go. I was gonna say, I don't think we've been like properly right next to it, and that might set it off. Like I thought the other one might. It's uppercut, why not? I think uppercut is... It's pretty useless. Because it's not actually... It's a trait skill. So... I think the only... Well, it's got a 3-second daze and a 100% chance to break on damage. It says after 1 second, so I don't know if it's a case of... If you attack him quick enough, sort of thing, but... Maybe there is a way of like uppercut, then this, and then don't get dazed. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really use uppercut enough. I think it's just there because I've got the trait. Still need to sort all those out. I've only got 4 of them. So we do have the 5th slot enabled. I don't know why they have massive green borders around them, but yeah, I think it would be nice to maybe get duty bound. Return to Bree might be useful. And your strength and morale also could be useful. Any other ones I haven't got would clearly be useful. Right, hopefully this then drops this. Looks like it did. And let's see. We can't go that way. Even on the map it says it's a dead end. So it also says this is a dead end, so maybe we can go that way. Or the way that I didn't look at. That would also make sense. Wait, some toads. Nice. Let's try and just like... Oh, they threaten to attack, so we can probably get away without killing any of them. I don't know, because the other ones we did kill all of them beforehand, so I don't know if it's going to force us to here. But if they threaten to attack us, maybe we can get away with it. Right, that's not anything. And neither is this. I think we are going to have to attack some enemies to make it so this one drops and brings up more enemies, I guess. It's just annoying that I wanted to kite these guys as much as I could, and I can't because, well, can't as easily because of the fact that they are not naturally aggro against stuff, which is a bit of a pain. Oh, I'm being poisoned. We do have all our stuff though extra, so like our out of combat morale regen is a minute to regen everything, so even if it's super low, we should be fine. And yeah, we should be able to survive. Just having this effect on our screen is a bit of a pain, and also makes us more likely to miss, which then means our battles take just that little bit longer, which is a bit of a hassle, but not a huge deal. It wears off eventually. 15 seconds, not bad. You hear a muffled croaking from somewhere as if through stone, so we only have to kill a few, I guess. Yeah? Nope, I can barely see anything, so... There's a nice gap there, I see. Let's try over here. It's gonna be like a boss toad. Where would it be? I mean, here seems to make sense, but we know that's not the case. I guess maybe kill the other 3 and then we'll hear more croaking. I'm just going to one-on-one them, I think, because then I can not have to worry about this miss chance as much. Well, I do still have to worry about it, but there's sort of less chance of them just attacking me constantly from 3 different areas and giving me the same effect constantly for the entire fight. Even if it does take a teeny bit longer, probably. In fact, actually, I lied. Let's go attack both. Aggro 1, the other is just going to be there, and then we'll aggro both. Because you'll always seemingly damage the one you're targeting more, from what I understand. So, for example, I know we started with this one first, but this one's clearly, you can see it's a lot different. Rumbling crash, and the Gundlajan matriarch breaks into the pool room. Wait, normally you can see that on the text here, but you can't here. Are they going to aggro me straight off? Or are they just jumping there? Nope, they've aggroed me. Okay. Fair enough. I'm going to do Fear Nothing, just to get that out of us. Which apparently didn't work. I guess maybe that doesn't count, because it's not a disease, wound, fear, poison. It's just a debuff. Fair enough. True Heroics, we'll use that, get some increase in damage, why not? I need to start like learning to use these skills more, because for the most part I'm very good at just doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 7, 8, and and then occasionally doing Battle Frenzy and Great Cleave, which really should be over here, but then Blazing Attack, or Bracing Attack rather, is good for regenerating morale, but then we don't really have to worry about that right now because our increased morale regen. In fact, yeah, that gives us 4,000 morale, which is quite nice. Obviously that's because we've got an increase in incoming healing and stuff. Let's just use everything we can. Every skill that we've possibly got. Come on. Like the biggest pain that we've had to deal with so far. And my vision's going hazy again. Really fun. Fear nothing. I don't know if fear nothing actually gets rid of that. I think it's part of the shiny effect thingy. Right. The matriarch is dead. Still got slight double vision, or is it just my aura? I think it's my aura. Because I think I've got the weapon aura of the dead city on my bow still. Let's work out which direction. It's probably going to be downstream, let's be honest. I think this is the last room. At least the last room I remember. But I think we can skip this one and just go for the stone wheels. I don't think we've got to kill everything here. Could be wrong since every other room seems to be that, but we'll see. Groups of 3, very nicely organised. Let me get out of the water at least. I can't defeat you if I'm stuck in the water. Alright, maybe you can. Can I at least get out though? Because it would make my life a lot easier if I could. No? Okay. I'll just be in the water swimming for a bit. Why not? You can walk in it. So I gotta go around that way. They made it specifically so I have to go through those enemies. That'd be upsetting to know. See, I like remember the rooms, but I don't remember specifically the entire whole instance. This looks like it should be. Yeah, there we are. You can kind of tell the angles sometimes that should work and shouldn't. I'm gonna just have to defeat these 3 because it's just gonna be a pain if I don't. Because I'm just gonna have to sneak past them every time. Because I feel like, from what it said there, there's gonna be an order to things. There is no stone wheel over there, so we should hopefully be fine. But I feel like there might be an order to these things. Again, I can't really remember because it's been so long. Obviously I know the episode number, but I don't know roughly how long time-wise it was. But it's at least a year or 2, I'd say. So let's check what this says, because as I said, there might be an order, that might not. Some ancient device groans beneath the earth. Okay. So there is that area which we're probably going to go to next. So keep an eye on that. Oh, we've got a deed. Mighty Blast. Apparently I've never used that, or at least since the level that we have obtained that deed, we haven't used it. Which could have been ages ago, to be fair. Could have been like level 40 and we probably haven't used it since then. Yeah, man. Right, and then hopefully this should be our last thing. The wheel is reluctant to remove, but eventually locks in place. Oh, hello. Hello. I've got 2 queens to deal with. Okay, let's just get in the middle of you 2 so we can actually AoE as much as humanly possible. We'll put Exchange of Blows on because attack a lot and make sure they do not knock us into the other set of enemies, which is probably quite easy to do. As long as we sort of stay in this direction, they can't do it. I thought the whole point of having like a queen of a colony or whatever would be that you only have 1, but in this situation you have 2. Feels like a king and a queen, I get it. Fair enough. I probably could just run away, to be fair, but it's worth getting the Slayer deed up, I guess, and I don't know, the experience. We're nearly level 30 on the sword. That's good. I don't think it actually says. When you got it imbued, it tells you how much XP to go, but on these it doesn't apparently. So, what's that, like 8k? So that's like 15 more kills or something. And then this one is 2k away, so what, 4 more kills, 5 more kills? Depending on what I defeat. But we'll also get stuff at the end of the quest as well, won't we? Right, so you're there. And of course we drop in the water. So that's where we want to go, but we could probably quite easily just run past them once we know what we're after. I know I should be killing them for the experience, especially the item experience. Honestly, I'm not massively that fussed about it. Oh. Might not even have to go that way, or is this just going to be a stone wheel? Or a completely other room? Or a dead end? Nice. Let's check. I wish I could zoom in on the map sometimes, but unfortunately I can't. We need to look for another path. It could very simply be defeat those enemies, and that's what does it. But as we have found out from the other room, we don't necessarily have to kill everything in each room. Sometimes you do need it. Okay, that looked like it was promising, but it's not. Thought there was a current then, but it must just been what buttons I was pressing. Okay, it looks like it's a no-go. So I probably can just get away with killing these 4, 5, and not the other set. Hopefully. In fact, yeah. Okay, that may have been a bad idea. But it means that we don't have to kill the other ones. We still have to kill a set of enemies, so it doesn't really matter. That does not messed ourselves up, you know? Yeah. Hopefully, any problem with us. Let's use bracing attacks, since we actually do need it quite a bit. Fear nothing to get that one off. Only annoying thing about that, so far, is that it's only one disease. I don't know if they'll have improved, like an improved version. Like you get, I don't think we've got one yet. You can get like improved skills later on and stuff that specifically say improve this, improve that. Hey, and another crystal tablet. We're up to 3. But yeah, I wonder if we can get one that's like up to 2. Because yeah, it says up to 1, which just seems like a redundant sentence, really. I'm just gonna wait for some regen, kill these, and then oh, that one came through the invisibility. But yeah, we for sure can get crystal tablets now from spiders, which again I thought humanoids only, but we're gonna have 4 at the end of this now, so we could even get 2 weapons, 2 of each, and level them up, which would be maybe an interesting thing to do. If maybe we don't get like the correct legacy on one. But I think better for us at the minute is not to worry about legacies too much. We already have, for sure, the Battle Frenzy one, which is what I think I really want out of my legendary weapons. So that's good, having Battle Frenzy cooldown. And I can just transfer that to the next one with the legacy when we deconstruct it, so. Let's just stay away from this spider. And we'll go this way. And then we've got a queen spider. But I wonder, other than this ambusher. Oh, I had it confused then. That was interesting. Yeah, if I drag them over here. Oh no. I kind of suspected that would happen. Basically, normally when you kill a queen monster, or like even if you got a bear cub and you attack the bear cub and something like that, the bear near it will then put aggro on you via that. So attacking the queen and the other one is aggro, which makes sense. Not all of them though. This one's just doesn't really care. But yeah, our biggest thing right now is having this 45-second cooldown, I think, on the Fear Nothing. We're getting like 2-3 poison diseases, etc. on us at a time. I almost got away with it. I don't know if you saw, but very briefly there was the question mark above the Queen's head, which it does if it can't detect you, and it stops it being, makes it invincible. But it also means that it can't attack you, but you can't attack it. Well, you can attack it, but it doesn't have. It doesn't have or take any damage. Do I have to kill the one spider over here for that? Really? You're gonna make me do this? Yeah, okay. I really hope it is just this one. It's really weird that it would do that. I killed the queen of the spiders, so makes sense that it should just work. Right, room is now clear of spider. Oh, okay. Oh, do we have to? Is this where we deal with the Watcher? Is that what it is? Spin the wheel and let it, oh, you'll spin the wheel. Instead of letting me do it. Damn it. Or turns the wheel, revealing a further passage. And yeah, I think the Watcher, which we met out the front, is around here. Yeah. An incredible sight unfolds before you. Burrowing the dwarf, wounded but still alive.
The beast in the water. Beware!
So this is where this... It's a little bit annoying. I can't really do much. I think I have to go in the water, because that's the only way I can attack these monsters. But surely I'd just get like completely eaten straight away. Yeah. Nameless Slayer. There's a couple of Nameless in the Shadow Refuge area, I think. So now our level 30 weapon needs to be reforged. I think at the end of this we are just going to reforge it first, then deconstruct it, because we'll unlock a new legacy if we need it, and that'll be good for us. But yeah, we're not going to worry about it getting up to 42. I actually don't know if this is just, I think it's just pure experience gain, so I think legendary weapon XP is still the same. This was fun when I was a hunter. Now I've got to like do this. Because he's got a lot of morale. I don't think we have to defeat him though. I think that the defeat becomes a instance, or a skirmish rather. I think. Let's use fight on, because we are going to take our... Don't want to lose our morale. We'll get like a decent... Was it every 3 seconds? Every 2 seconds. And he's got quite a long attack cycle. Oh, I'll just do this. A minute. I wanted to get a screenshot. I guess I'll have to get one somewhere else. It's fine though. How much is the cooldown on fight on? 3 minutes. Okay. We start bracing attack. That's a 30-second cooldown. Plus our in-combat morale regen is still like 4k, so we'll survive for sure. Let's use that again. But yeah, like when you like can actually do damage at range, you stand up here and you shoot it, and it's like kind of feels better than just I'm swimming in water, flailing my blade around. It just looks a little bit more silly. Yeah, the Watcher of the Water slips beneath the surface and is gone. Right. Throw in. Let's talk to you.
I need your help, my friend.
Brogan catches your glance and smiles weakly. The beast brought me to this place thinking to save me for later, I expect. One of the victims bore this. He's all bones now, but I owe him my life, whoever he was. I could keep the beast at bay with the axe made of mithril, but did not have the strength to escape. I would have surely starved. You say Bori is with you, what a wonder. I shall give him a surprise, I expect. Good old Bori. An axe made of mithril. Interesting.
Through the heroic efforts of the heroes of Eriador, Broin is brought out alive from the flooded depths of Moria. From the mists of legend, he brings with him the Mirthil Axe Ziegelberg. Will the axe be enough to sway the balance of power in Moria, or have the dwarves already suffered too many losses?
That reminded me we're going to have a lot of, I think, instances during that thing. I think so. Just that cave near the Heart of Fire. I'm pretty sure we've got to do a couple of skirmishes to defend that. But, Bori,
We are heroes,
we
my
are done.
friend.
Let's pick that up. I think we said we're going to put it on just for the vitality increase.
Broin is resting in the peaceful path, recovering from his injuries.
Okay, and then Broin is in the peaceful path, but we're going to go talk to him in the next episode at the beginning. For now, we're going to go pick up our new legendary weapons. So, going over here, we should be able to find them. Now, from what I understand, if I take off my sword and my rune, this is what I've been told, I can do this. Yes. Aha. So these are now in 3 and 4, which is good. So I can worry about those later. For now, we will go and pick up our new stuff. So, where is it? It's the Moria rewards?
It is hoped that Barleen's company discovered Mithril.
No, I remember they're all over here, yes. So, Legendary Champion Trainer is this one at the back. This one here. Frederick Sage. And we should be able to go level 59 items. And we've now got 4 of these, so we're going to go pick up... let's make sure it's the top tier ones. So we're going to pick up a Champion's Rune of the 3rd Age. And we're also going to pick up a Champion's Sword of the 3rd Age. So pick that up. So currently, obviously, yeah, we've got Broga's Axe as our secondary, but if we look at this, 60 to 100 common damage, this one's going to do 65 to 109 common damage, and considering we have maxed out the DPS on this already, that just shows how much it's going to go for. So we'll identify these quickly and get those added. So, Forge Master.
Welcome to
We'll also do these too, because we can just deconstruct them. So that's good. Put on our sword and our rune. Obviously, we're also going to track them on the sides. Then, Relic Master, we can deconstruct these two, because we don't really care about them. I'm going to reforge using the Forge Master.
Greetings, friend.
This
Are you lost?
Sword of the 3rd Age. So, reforge that item. Rend armor reduction, I guess. We don't really use hamstring except in that one thing we just did. And then, what we should do is deconstruct those 2 weapons.
Coming.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not
get
have
those
come
deconstructed. Because, yeah, it's level 27, it's not a huge deal, but this one's level 30, and leveling has been disabled for some reason. I don't know why, but nonetheless, let's deconstruct. We get a heritage rune with 51k on it, so that's at least something. That being the level 27 one, fair enough. And then this one, we also get some settings, tier 3 stuff, and also legendary shards. And for here... Oh, I've got to empty that, don't I? Do I? What? Why can't I deconstruct this one? Equip to enable leveling. Sure? Show locked. Yeah. Deconstruct it. Why can't I deconstruct it? Okay. Well, we can't deconstruct it, but at the very least we can now add this heritage rune to this sword. In fact, we'll add 2 of these to this sword, and we'll add the other 2 for the rune. And then that just allows us to reforge these.
Oh, we have not seen it.
The Lords of Moria have returned.
And hope now, because we can't deconstruct the other one for some weird reason, that one of these gives us at least the Battle Frenzy cooldown, which it did. Good. Sprint duration, which also we want as well. And then how long was this to? 60. So this one let's just use all our runes on our sword we have, because it clears out our inventory a little bit and also just helps us out. So 27 and 4,500 and 2k. Not going to do amazing, but it gets us to level 27 already, which means I can rank up this. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, rank up our damage and obviously our Battle Frenzy cooldown. So we're back to 15, and now we are at 81 to 135 damage compared to the 50 to 83. So we're just going to do like 42 more DPS, which is good, and then we'll transfer probably just a basic thing of might. Like I've got a tier 8 125 might, something like that. It'll make up for our missing stuff from switching this heavy armor, which we are going to do as well. So nearly 9k damage, 9k morale rather. And we're going to find out why that I can't use this one for some reason, or deconstruct it, or maybe I'll just try somewhere else and find out how to do it. Or maybe there's a quest, because this is a level 30 to 41. I don't really know what's going on with it, but for now we won't worry too much. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and in the next episode we're going to go finish, we're going to talk to Broin, complete this chapter and this book, and start the next book after that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.